everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Enjoy the Bounty of Planning with Tonisha Taylor. So listen, it has been a long time since I have recorded anything or posted anything. It's been a minute. The end of the semester and the end of the year got wild, and so it's just been a lot going on, and so the funny thing is, I'm telling y'all, the funny thing is I recorded videos, but I didn't. Things are so crazy, I didn't get a chance to edit them and put them up, so it's been a lot going on. But this one I'm excited about because this is the cloth and paper box for January. I am super excited about this box because I did see the previews, but I didn't watch a bunch of videos. And so I'm really excited to do this unboxing with you guys. Plus, this is my birthday month, so this is kind of like my little birthday gift to myself, so I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and open her up. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so I don't know how many of y'all might have watched other channels and know that they are doing some new packaging at Cloth and Paper. So now the inside of the box, it's still a black box, and it says there is luxury and simplicity. Then down here it just says keep in touch, and it gives us social handles, and then that's just the message about the recycling. So I only get the what do you call it? I get the stationery box. So the new packaging apparently is now set up so for people who get both, who get the pen subscription and the stationery subscription, they are gonna get things in all of these little compartments, which is nice if you get it all, but I don't. So I still like this. This is still super cute. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this, you guys. I'm already excited about the colors. They look beautiful. So we're just gonna put this little box to the side. All right. So we have let's bring this a little bit closer. So we have our little card, as you know, that tells you what's in everything. So we'll just put that to the side. And we're just gonna open these things up. Ooh, okay, so as a reminder, I get everything for the half letter, which is 8 discs for the half letter planner. So that's the size that I'm in. Okay, and that's the size I'm in for both my personal planner and my work planner. So we've got some sticky notes here. Y'all know how much I love the sticky notes. And these are so cute. I'm so excited about these. So these are in the colors Tuscany and what is this? Cafe Noir, which is basically black. So these are matte sticky notes. So they're just regular paper. So it's probably just a really good excuse to bust out that good white pen that you love. I am excited about these because lately I've been grabbing for other sticky notes because I don't know, I haven't been loving writing with color Sharpies lately. I don't know, it's been weird. I just haven't been reaching for my transparent sticky notes as much. So I'm excited about having some paper sticky notes in my life again. Even though these will definitely need a white pen, I think, to write on. Let me grab, I know for sure that black one, you're gonna need a white pen for that. So let's grab a quick pen test with my fountain pen. Oops, and then we'll do a gel pen, then we'll do a white pen. Oh, look at that. That is terrible. So with the fountain pen, it's like almost like it's beading on it. With the gel pen, This is definitely the better option. You can tell the way that that's writing. This is the gel pen, that's the fountain pen. That's definitely still wet, that's dry. So you can do a black, that's a black gel pen. This is the Sharpie S gel pen. So this will be okay. This is just a blue fountain pen. This is from, oh, I can't remember who I think I want to say it's Waterman's, but it might not be right for which fountain pen that is. And then I do have a white gel pen, the Uniball Signo gel pen, and I have to say this is like my least favorite of my gel pens because it skips. Look at that. And it takes a while to dry, so I'm not even going to run my finger across that because I know that's going to take a few seconds to dry. And in the past I've said, like, the thing about like pens that kills me is like if I have to do this so that I can actually keep writing, you know, if it's wet 3, 4, 5 seconds later, that's not the pen for me. But as you can see, definitely with the white is better. So that's dry now. That dried right away. The fountain pen ink is actually still wet. And I just smeared fountain pen ink over the white ink, and then the gel ink is dry. But that's cute. Okay. So love that. Love the colors. Love everything about it. These are the matchstick page flags, and they are in, let's see, maybe they tell us on here. Yes, the matchstick page flags are in Tuscany, Cafe Noir, and Angora. So let's just pull one of each off. These are going to be your transparent page flags. So as you can see, this part is transparent, but so is the color part. It's also going to be kind of transparent, as you can see. So this is Angora. I always thought from the website that Angora was more of a gray color, but it must be more white because this is definitely more of like a white creamy color. And then the Cafe Noir is definitely a black color. So the clear part is clear and the black part is definitely more opaque. And then the last color is this Tuscany color, which is kind of like this mustard kind of gold color. There's a little bit more transparent in the transparent one. But I'm really into this color now that I see it. It's really pretty. It's kind of got me thinking about changing the color scheme that I was going to do for my February planner. My personal planner is already laid out in a color scheme already, but I think I'm going to do my work planner. I think I'm going to use this color scheme for that because this is really cute. All right, moving on. We have our package of journaling cards. So you know I always like to open that last, so I'm just going to move that over. I am really excited about this. This is one of the things I saw in one of the only videos that I actually did watch of an unboxing of this month's box that I was really excited about. And this is a bookmark dashboard. And so you've got kind of this like stylized kind of like sketching, I guess. It actually reminds me of an editorial note of like text you want to delete. I swear I made a mark like this on my dissertation to to remind me to get rid of some text. So like this, like, I don't know, it kind of, now that I am, how long has it been since I finished my dissertation? I finished my dissertation in 2008. So now that I am 14 years out from my dissertation, I can laugh about these things now in a way that only the distance of time allows you to laugh about it. But I really like this bookmark. I think it's really lovely. It is text, it's repeated text on white paper. So these 2 paragraphs or 3 paragraphs, no, 2 paragraphs. It's 2 paragraphs of like essentially repeated text. And then you have your quote down here, or the name of the person here. And then on the back, you have this sort of black and white kind of abstract sort of print, which I think is really cute. So as you know, on this channel, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but as if you're new here or if you've been here before, just as a reminder, I will be setting up my planner with all of these things after. But this is white paper, so it's not white, it's more of kind of an ivory, and you can kind of tell because like the cardstock that they use for the sticky notes is always white, okay? So this has kind of, it's white, but it's not white. So I guess, I don't know, my mom would say that that's like winter white. Not as yellow as like an eggshell white. So this dashboard says balance is not something you find, it's something you create. Oh my gosh, so true. I don't know, for those of you who are in academia, if you've been in academia for a while, there was in the early through, I would say the mid 2000s, every academic conference you went to, there was like a good 20, 30 panels about work-life balance. And I think that's probably going to come back with a vengeance when we come back into meeting face-to-face after sort of, as we've gone through the pandemic, but especially after it. I think you're going to see a lot more of that again. And it's true, it's so important, right? It can't just be all work. You have to balance it with other things. So love that. I'm really excited about this dashboard. So, oh, sorry. So this dashboard is black cardstock with white writing. Oh, excuse me. So black cardstock, white writing. It's got kind of like a texture to it, which you can see. It's kind of like a linen texture. And it does feel rough. So for my tactile friends who feel some kind of way about things that feel like you could feel the tooth of the paper, you're definitely gonna feel the tooth of the paper with this paper, which I like, but not everybody does. So just something to know. If you are seeing this and your box isn't there yet, or you're thinking about, you might want to purchase some of these inserts. I like to describe the color as much as I can and the feel as much as I can, because sometimes on a website you can't tell certain things. And I like, you guys, if you're gonna purchase, know what you're getting. So this is a stylized dashboard. It's like a cream color. It's this Tuscany color. It looks like kind of a paint. It's a little bit 3D-ish. That's kind of why I rubbed here, because the depth of the way that this is, I don't know if you can tell, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but this shadow here is giving you enough depth that I was like, ooh, is that gonna feel like something? It doesn't. It's ink. But it's so pretty. Look at that. I love this color she's calling Tuscany. Like I said, it's kind of this gold. It's kind of giving me antique gold. That's what I was trying to remember. It's like antique gold. It is really, really pretty. And on this kind of cream color paper background, it just looks really lush and gorgeous. So excited about that. Okay, let's bring this in just a little bit more. Let's take a look at, let's go ahead and look at our inserts first. So in each month, if you are thinking about getting cloth and paper, you've never gotten it before, this is something I wish that people who are doing unboxing videos the first year that I was getting my boxes said, especially people who like, that was their second, third, fourth year getting boxes, is January through June, or like May or June, you do not get calendar inserts, dated calendar inserts in your boxes. Ashley is going to send you, and her team are going to send you other kinds of inserts the first half of the year. In the second half of the year, you get dated monthly inserts in the second half of the year. So if you got your box, like me, I started getting cloth and paper boxes, like I want to say in October. So I was all excited. I was super juiced up because I was like, oh my gosh, we're going to get calendar inserts every month. This is great. And then in January, I didn't get a calendar insert. And I was like, wait, hold on. What's going on? What's happening? What's the deal? So I went into I think I checked in the Facebook group, and, you know, I wasn't the only one who was confused, who was like, you know, they were a couple of months into what would be their first year as subscribers. And, you know, somebody explained it. So I'm here to tell you, not getting dated calendar inserts, that's actually, expect that. That's the way it's supposed to be at the beginning of the year. But having said that, you do often get inserts that you could use as a calendar. I think last year we got financial planning ones or something, and I feel like there was like a lot of home stuff happening last year in the beginning of the year. So this year it looks like we are doing, and I forgot to look and see what and I can't remember, and it doesn't seem to say on the box. Each box does have a theme, and I can't remember what this one is for January, but what we got for inserts, which usually get 1 to 2 inserts each month. Sometimes 3, but definitely 1, maybe usually 2. So I'm really excited about this one, these 2 inserts. So this one is called the weekly admin insert, and it's a half letter, because again, I get the half letter. And this weekly admin insert, let me see if I can really focus in on this for you, because you gotta see this. So you have a place to put your date across the top, so the week of, and then you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, next week. Then down here, a task list, and who doesn't love a task list? And then over here, a habit list where you can focus. So I really, really like this insert. This actually reminds me of the way that I would do when I bullet journaled. If you go back and look at some of my old bullet journals, I have a couple of those videos. I have a layout similar to this that I used to do in the summer when I was doing my summer research plans. Because I always have fewer meetings, fewer things that I was doing in the summertime that I needed to like be concerned about. You know, I'm not teaching class, like I'm really just focused on my personal life and my research agenda in the summertime. So I really like this layout. It's not vertical, right? And it's not horizontal necessarily. It's like it's a perfect mix of the two. So, and it's a week on one page. So if you're somebody who's kind of been wanting a week on one page, here you go. If you use it daily normally, and use, like, maybe you're somebody who uses monthlies and dailies, this is a way to do a weekly as part of that actually might be really nice. So I really kind of like this. Like, I don't know I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like sneak this in some weeks on my personal planner or what, but I kind of am jazzed about this. Not a huge fan of the grid. I would prefer this to be, personally, prefer the grid to be dot grid instead of like the grid lines. But the fact that they're so light in color, I feel like I could make this work and it wouldn't like make me crazy. So I'm excited about this one. I'm probably gonna use this in conjunction with this is the monthly. And again, this is gonna be a month on one page, right? So you have your undated month. Y'all know how much I love a Monday start monthly. How many times have we talked about this on this channel? For real. I love a Monday start monthly. And this is giving me that, and that like fills me with glee. So again, it's kind of a light line. This is actually honestly too little of a box for me. Even for like what I do for tracking monthly things in my calendar, because I definitely could not use this for my work calendar. These squares are not big enough for me to put in all of this. Even if I just did standing meetings, these boxes are not big enough for me. Because I got too many even standing meetings to get in these little boxes. And for my personal, I mean, I might get, you know what? I could use it for like, and I might, what I'm thinking about doing, honestly, is I might use this in combination to like track certain, like to do the meal tracking and stuff like that. You know, I could definitely like write in my steps every day. I'm trying to recently had some testing and things done, so I'm gonna have to make some serious health changes, because I plan to live at least as long as my grandmothers did, and they lived into their 90s, their 80s and 90s, and I plan to at least last that long. And so I'm gonna have to get serious about that if that's the plan. So might use this to help with that, because for me, I track like bills and events and things like that, like birthdays and like research events. Like I actually track my research writing and planning on my personal monthly planner, so these wouldn't be enough squares or enough space in the square for that. But this would be, if all it was one thing, this would be enough space. Plus you have task space and then important dates and then your next month. So if you're someone who's been looking for a month on one page, this is that kind of thing. And then on the back, you have your grid notes. And so if you were to use these together, this is gonna have your week on, it's a week on one page, but then you're gonna have the next week on the next page. So if you're looking at a month, for example, you only will need, most months, you're only going to need 2 pages of the weeklies, right? And then your monthly, and there you go, right? And I think, let's see, do they say? They don't say. Somebody else, the person whose video I watched, I want to say counted these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 15. So that's 30 weeks. So there's only 52 weeks in a year. So actually 30 weeks, for those of you who are academics, if you're on the semester system, that's an academic year. 15 weeks is 15 weeks a semester is an academic year. Because, you know, let's be honest, most of us don't count finals week. But if you do count finals week, like I know my university, we're 16 weeks, 15 weeks of instruction, finals week is week 16. So if you are someone who is where you have 14 weeks of instruction and week 15 is finals week, this might work for laying out like your courses, right? If you're course planning, this might be a way to kind of do your course planning and your research planning. I'm someone who my kind of way that I make it all work out, and I definitely made it all work out as a junior faculty member, is I wrote when my students wrote. So if they had a topic memo due, I wrote my topic memo for my new research project and had mine done the same week as them. They had, they had to turn in their abstract. I had to write my abstract and have it done the same time they did. They had to write the literature review section of their paper. I had to write the literature review of my paper. They had to do the analysis section. I had to do the analysis section. So I was writing with them. Now, I, faster at this than my undergrads by virtue of the fact that I've been doing it longer. But that type of thing really helped me to be able to make sure that I was putting out anywhere from 8 to 12 original academic papers a year, right? Because I was writing with my students. I taught 4 classes a semester, so I knew that in 4 classes, if I wrote with them, I was going to get at least 8 papers out because I was writing 1 paper per class. And I wrote on whatever topic I was teaching on. So if I was teaching rhetorical criticism, that's the paper I wrote. If I was teaching media criticism, that's the paper I wrote. If I was teaching research methods, then that's the paper I wrote. So, it's a little tip for those of you who might be early career, write with your undergrads. If you're early career and you've got graduate students, that's even more of a reason to use that as your method. Write with your students. When they have something due, so do you. All right, last thing open. Oh, second to the last thing open. I'm really excited about this. So this is the arched folder. Oh my gosh, that is so yummy. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for, but y'all. So this is, according to this is 7.5 by 10. Ooh, okay. So any of y'all who are still using a classic size planner, this is the size of a classic size planner. If you're using the Happy Planner classic size, this folder is that size. That is so lovely. This is arched. They're calling it the arched folder. It is this Tuscany color and then this beautiful cream color. This is so, oh my gosh. The lettering is embossed, so you get that. It's super smooth and luxurious feeling. You have this embossed lettering. I absolutely adore everything about this. So this says cloth and paper, established in 2015. And then you have your little stretchy string, which is a white string. You have like your little gold here. And then this is embossed wording. Let's flip it over. And it's essentially a portion of their I want to say logo, but that's not right. Their catchphrase or their branding phrase, which is there's luxury and simplicity. And so those letters are embossed here. They are raised, so you are going to feel that tactileness. It's not metallic, but it does have a little bit of a sheen, and it's just super beautiful. Like, I don't know what you would use this for, but it's super pretty. So you've got your full pocket here, your secretarial pocket, which is arched, and then you have some little slit pockets here. Which it feels like, it's like I don't want to rip it, but I feel like that's supposed to be 2 slit pockets right there. And then this little thing that would just keep paper still. Now this is paper, so do not get excited about lifting that. I can't remember which planner babe on here who's, I'm gonna try to remember to tag her, because she said the same thing. This is paper, do not get excited. And she is right. Like, this is paper, do not get excited. But I kind of like that it's a little bit shiny on the inside. This is shiny, this is kind of more a little bit matte, so it almost feels like this is a different color from this, but it's not. It's the same color. I think it's just a little bit different. Like I said, this feels smooth and this feels smooth and shiny. But that is so cute. That's like, what a great way to be able to store things, right? Because I know I'm always like, where do I store the stuff that I'm not using, right? Like, look at that. And because it is 7.5 by 5 or 7.5 by 10 inches, you could definitely store your definitely store your half letter inserts in here, no problem. Like I said, if you are someone, I do have some, because I used to be in the Happy Planner classic size, so I have some classic size inserts still. So if you use Happy Planner classic size inserts from Cloth and Paper, or from anyone else, you can see these are definitely going to fit in here. I'm wanting to be careful because I don't want to catch on that and I don't want to break the paper. So that's going to definitely hold those in place, so they're going to be held down, right? Look at that. And then you can just close that up, right? So if you've got some inserts, that you need to store maybe, or, I store my extra inserts on discs. I do, and I have a little acrylic secretarial box on my desk that I can stand the extra papers up in. So, and all of the sticky notes and everything, because I'm definitely the type of person who I have to see stuff in order to remember to use it. So if you're someone who like kind of needs to see stuff but also kind of wants to put stuff away, like this would be a great way to store those inserts, especially if you're someone who likes to like store your inserts, store your sticky notes, right? And keep everything together because you like to have a thematic look for your planner, right? You can store it all together, right? Just like that. Isn't that pretty? And now you can have all your January stuff that maybe you're going to use in February, right? All together. Look at that. Isn't that precious? And it has a good heft to it. If you had to use this as like a writing surface, you've got a good heft for that. So nice option. All right, what did I do to put there? I was gonna say, you guys, where did I put the journaling cards? All right, so now our last thing are journaling cards. Okay. So we have our month of March journaling card. If you are new to Cloth and Paper subscriptions, one of the things that you're going to get every month is this journaling card. They used to do 2 monthly journaling cards, and it looks like, I don't think they did it in December either. But they're giving just 1 now, which it doesn't bother me. I know there's some reviewers you're gonna hear from on here who say they would prefer the paper ones to the plastic ones. I like the plastic ones. I just keep this in my, and I have to tell you, I think one of the reasons why the company might have gone to just doing one this time is because if you like paper journaling cards, they actually have, you can buy the whole pack for the year, for the 2022 on their website. And I actually am one of those people who bought those 2022 paper calendar journaling cards. So, and I bought two. And so, if you're one of those people, you actually already have paper ones. So in the subscription box, you're getting just this plastic one. And it has this little film on it. I don't know if this is gonna focus on there. There it goes. It has this little film on it. You could take it off. Sometimes I leave it on, sometimes I take it off. It kind of depends on how I feel. But I love it. It's a Sunday start though. Actually, so is this there. So are the paper ones. If you buy the whole year in advance, they're a Sunday start too. All right, so the next one you get is this black card. This is, has that same tooth and the same kind of black coloring of the paper as the dashboard. It's blank on the back. And then it says create without boundaries, which I love as a researcher, as a writer, right? It's so much the way you want to think about how you do knowledge creation, right? As a researcher, you want to create without boundaries. So I love that. And then our last two. This to me looks like a stylized number 2. Which I kind of find interesting. And then on the back, it says this agenda belongs to, and then it has room for contact information. I actually kind of like this. I think I might stick this inside my planner, but we'll see. I don't know how I'm gonna use it, but I like it. It's cream color, so it kind of matches in color to this Tuscan arch dashboard. It's smoother. It has a little bit of tooth in the paper though, and it's black ink, and then black ink on the back. And then the last one is, this one is quick planning tools. So this is really exciting. It's blank on the back. It's the same kind of cream color as the other dashboard. I really love these little quick tools that they're giving us right here. But it's one I'm probably just gonna find a way to stick it in there. I might just clip it in. But I love that. That's so cute. All right, so you guys know the deal around here. I like to do a little bit of a setup. So let me grab my two. I'm gonna grab them both. Okay, so this is mine. They're both out of their folders right now, but this is the work planner. This is the personal planner. The personal planner, I am using the, okay, so this is the week on 2 pages. I'm using the new 2022 layout in my work planner. I only ordered one of those. And then in my personal planner, I'm actually using the 2022 monthlies from Cloth and Paper, but for the dailies/weeklies, I'm actually using the old month on 2 pages layout from Cloth and Paper from 2021. And what I'm doing here is I'm just redating them using capital chic stickers. They're just dated dots. They're numbered dots. So I'll bring that a little bit closer. You can see that a little bit better. And I was a little crooked when I laid down the 3. But this is what I'm just redating the personal ones. So because I already used the pink in the personal, I'm going to, and I really love that shade of pink. I think it's just so pretty. So I'm going to put this to the side because in the work planner, I don't have a color theme in here at all, but I have this journaling card from a purchase from last year, and I love this aesthetic. So, and I really love this. This is so pretty to me. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this one in here. I love seeing like these kinds of pretty dashboards, like just right in the front of the month when I open my planner for the month. Ooh, that looks pretty. I kind of like that. Although, let me see, do I want to take that off? Let's see. Ooh, I like that better. Okay. This is gonna have to go back here because I like that better. I still kind of want to have the, I want to use this one. It's not the bookmarks. I'm going to use this one about balance, but I think I'm going to use, actually, you know what? I'm going to stick this one because this is May, and that's actually a good time to be reminded about balance. Because there's always so much going on at the end of the semester, and I have a bunch of stuff already going on that I know is going to be going on, so that'll be nice. And this one we will just go ahead and stick. I think I'm going to stick it right here. Ooh, yeah, because I don't know why aesthetically that like gave me something nice. That's bringing me joy somehow. All right, so for this monthly, I'm gonna just hang on to these journaling cards. I like to just hang on to when I'm setting up my planner for the month. I pull out my journaling cards and I make my journaling choices with that. So I will just put those to the side. Now I'm also going to pull out, so I've been using, this has been my color scheme for a little while on my bookmark. I'm actually going to pull these off and I'm going to move into using this Tuscan and black color scheme. So I love using these, using the bookmark as a way to have just like easily available some sticky notes. Because, you know, sometimes even I'm sitting at my desk, I've got a whole pile of sticky notes, yet somehow I end up doing this, looking for sticky notes. And so my planner is open. It's sometimes easier to have the sticky notes like just right there. Oops, let's try to line that up as straight as possible. Ooh, plus I just love what that does color-wise. Okay, so because these sticky notes are also not transparent, they're matte, that's actually why I moved them to this outside edge, because when I put this in here, I want and need, just because of like who I am in the world, I need to be able to see what's written on this side, right? And then it's not obstructing to this side because it's half the page. And this, being able to see it over here, seeing the start of the word rather than the end of the words, is gonna keep me from like losing my cookies. So for me, I think everybody has their like thing, and I know that's like my thing. So I'm gonna do just a couple of page flags so that I have my theme. I think I'm gonna have to move this down a little bit so that it'll fit. Ooh, yay! Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh, woohoo! Okay, so this is it. This is the way that we're going to use these elements from the January box. So we've got the sticky notes here. And then in February, we've got that, the Tuscan Arch dashboard. So I'm really excited about that. I think I'm really gonna love this color theme that I've got going on here. I think I will also enjoy being able to use some of these page flags, because as you can see, I already started writing in here in black, so I think this is gonna go nicely for February. So I'm excited about this. Ooh, this is gonna be so nice. Alrighty. Well, I think that makes this video long enough. What do you guys think? All right. Thank you so much for watching this unboxing of the Cloth and Paper January box. If you have questions or comments, go ahead and put those down below. Go ahead and click that like button, that subscribe button. If you like this content and you want to subscribe and get my notifications of whenever I have new content, you know, you can do that there. So, and thank you to those of you in my community and who watch my videos for reaching out and asking, because I haven't posted in a while, and commenting. I can't even tell you how much that means to me, to know that you guys kind of noticed that I kind of went MIA there for a second. And so I appreciate you. I love you all. I'm grateful for all of you. And I hope that each and every one of you is out there enjoying the bounty of your plans. Thanks for joining me. Bye, everybody.